check out my Schefflera delavayi. This thing has gotten so big this year, but look at the flowers on this. Absolutely everywhere. Put my hand in for scale, you can kind of see how big these are. And the flowers start opening at the base. Further we go up, they have not opened up yet. So I don't know if it's this that I'm smelling. I'm smelling something sweet. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, you know what? It has a really nice smell to it. It's mild but quite nice. Schefflera delavayi. Look at the size of these leaves. That's a big leaf. Nice tropical looking plants. I've shown this many times. Kind of a plant nerd plant. I think we all kind of have to have it in our collection here on the West Coast. These things are pretty tough, down to zone 7. Can take more sun than you would think. And I find that they are much better than the Fatsias. They can take more sun. They can take a little bit more frost. You can see here on the Fatsia, this is from sun damage, and then I'll get some like frost damage to it. But this thing always looks great. Ideally, you want to put this into, I would say part shade, perhaps part sun. You want to, if you have it in part sun, you want to avoid getting the really hot afternoon sun. Mine gets a bit, and because of that, it's a little bit emptier back on this side, because I did notice some of those leaves got a little bit scorched in the hottest weather, but this is a real nice one. Mine has smooth edges to the leaves. There are ones that have jagged edges. It's almost like there's two types. And the one with the jagged edges seems to be a little bit more common. But yeah, these I mean, they actually smell pretty good, but huge flowers. So it's really cool down here. So not as many insects on here as I would have expected to see. These will kind of form into a small tree. If I were to like estimate, this thing is easily 6 foot around. So you got to give them space. If I remember correctly, I planted this 4, maybe 5 years ago, and at the time it was only, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches off the ground. It was kind of like an awkward looking shrub, but now it's really starting to turn into something good. Having to get further and further back, but you can see it's kind of eating up some of the palms around it. But kind of a cool one if you can grow it. Those of you in the southeast, I'm not sure if you can. I think that they don't like the heat and humidity combination, but I can't say for sure. But definitely, if you find this one, you want to add this to your tropical garden.